everyone, I have another journal to share with you. This is for sale on my Etsy store. It's a vintage French recipe themed journal, and I have used a beautiful kit from Dreams Etc. to do this book. So in the kit she gives you just a ton of cutouts, journaling pages, covers, and so on. I have not used the covers that she has provided. I have done kind of my own thing with it. So I have used a book that I have edged in gold, gold rub and buff. For the closure, I've just used some seam binding, and I've got some of these pieces that I got from Butterbee Scraps. And then on the front, I've layered a couple of the images, and then I've just added some of these gold or bronze book corners, also from Butterbee Scraps. So let me just untie this. And you can see, of course, it's quite chunky. And it is very chunky, mainly because of all the inserts. And so they're easily removed to create more room. So inside on the front and back cover, the images that I've used, I've also edged. I don't know if you can see it. I've edged in that gold rub and buff. Let me just show you the back. There we go. So I'm just going to do a quick flip through, and if there's any questions, just ask below in the comments. I've added tabs here that I've just punched out from the papers, and on each of the tabs I've added just a little bit of trim there. These papers really are beautiful, and I've just really added a couple of coffee dyed sheets as well. Let me just get something to show you here. Sorry. So this is a tuck spot here. I've done a little bit of light stamping throughout, down here as well. So this can be used for a recipe book if you wanted to, or certainly just as a journal for someone who really liked baking or cooking, that kind of thing. So these are the journaling cards. And then I've just also made a few tags, and these I've also edged in that gold rub and buff, and just added a little bit of a little fiber. I haven't used a lot of trim in this because I thought if it was something that someone really wanted to use for recipes, it would really just get ruined if there was too much trim. So in here, I've just layered a couple of the journaling cards to make a couple of pockets here. And then I've just cut up some coffee dyed recipe cards and stamped them. And then this is just some of the ephemera from the kit. And this cake I've cut out and I've used as a little tuck spot. And that's a recipe card from the kit. And then I've just added in some of these little recipes that I found online, and then I backed them with recipe cards. And then this tag again I've made, and I've added a little bit of trim there. And in the center of each signature I've got a big pocket, and then I've just added a couple of these. And another tuck spot. And here again I've just cut up one of the pages and created a couple of pockets there, a little bit of stamping. And the lined paper that I've used here is also printable from some of the lined pages. I think it was a kit from Dreams Etc. as well. And just a few more images. So there's lots of journaling cards in here, loads of space to journal. And another of the tags that I've made from the pages, and another stamped card. And this is the flap of an envelope. There's the envelope, and it is a tuck spot there. Then it flips out, and there's a little bag with a tag there. And then another image, and I've just got a little journaling card in there. Again, I made that from one of the pages. go, another tag that I've made, and another of the recipe cards from the collection. And then this is just, I think, at the bottom of one of the pages, and I've just stamped it with recipes there. And this is another tag that I've made for journaling. Again, just a couple of index cards. More stamping there. And I've just added a glassy bag that I've coffee dyed, and in it is a large journaling card from the kit, and then this is a piece of ephemera I've just made into a belly band, and I've got that recipe card as a journaling card. And another one of those recipe cards, another tag that I've made, and that's ephemera from the kit. This, in a larger format, was supposed to be, I think, the cover for the book, but I've just used it differently, as I typically do. This is a piece from the kit that I fussy cut, and it's just glued down completely. I just thought it kind of topped that page nicely. And there's another large recipe card. And another tag I've made. And just a couple of journaling spots there. Isn't this paper beautiful? And a few more tags. And then this is ephemera from the kit. Again, I've backed that. And then that's another tag I've made from some of the paper, and I just added a little bit of trim to the top. So you can see lots of room for journaling if that's what you want to use it for. And more tags. Again, another envelope. This is open, and another tag in here. And I've got a little tag there, and another of those recipe cards. And then again, another tag I've made, and it's edged in that gold Rub 'n Buff. And I've used the image that I used on the cover. I've just done a little bit of corner punching, and that's another journaling card. So you can see she gives you just a ton of things to use in the journal, and I've just used them all basically. And as you can see, easily removed so that the journal is much smaller. And that's just that was just a negative cut of a die, and I've just backed it with some coffee dyed tracing paper. And then I've just added these couple of things, using it as a tuck spot. And again, it's open, and another image here. And that's the book. So this is, as I said, for sale on my Etsy store. I will link that below, and I hope everyone is having a great weekend, and I will see you next time.